Hello friends, this is Miss Kathy from the library joining you for another episode of Kathy Crafts. Today we're going to be making these ever so charming cute little paper trees. This is an adult craft, so you can pick up these at the library for adults and then take them home and make them yourselves. Today's video is going to walk you through the process of making them. It's pretty easy and I think super cute. So let's start. When you stop at the library, you're going to receive a package with a couple of bamboo skewers. You're going to get 3 foam hemispheres. You're going to get some brown paper to serve as sort of burlap wrap paper for your things. You're going to get some lovely craft paper cut in the shape of snowflakes. You'll get 3 sets all together, as well as some yarn and then some beads for your trees. We do have 2 different palettes. We have a red and green for those of you celebrating Christmas, and if you'd prefer, we also have some blue packs, so that if you want to leave it up all through January, you can do that as well. So let's get started. The first thing that you're going to need to do is get your bamboo skewer and your foam ball. You're going to want to take the pointed end and stick it very carefully into the foam. You don't want it to push all the way through to form a complete hole, but you just want it inside the thing. And you want to try to make sure that you get it as straight as you can. Keep in mind that the skewers are on the sharp side, so you wouldn't want to stick yourself with them. Once you have that done, you can take your paper and crinkle and wrap it around and tie it up, and so this will form the sort of burlap ball for your tree. You can use the yarn and cut it to length to wrap around the paper so that it's nice and snug. So you're going to take your bamboo skewer inside your hemisphere, and you're going to put on a couple of the pony beads. Now you can use all of the red, all of the green, all of the white. You can mix them together. It doesn't much matter, depending on the paper that you've got. You'll want to play with that and see. So I'm putting 2 at the bottom. I'm gonna stick on one of the snowflakes, and then I'm gonna stick on a couple more beans and stick on another of the snowflakes, and then I'm gonna stick on a couple more beans. I usually start out with 4 beads in between, and then after a couple I'll progress down to doing 3 beads, then 2 beads, and then 1 bead. So through the magic of television, okay, now through the magic of recording this, you'll see that I have all of the beads and the snowflakes on my thing. So I'm going to add the last little bead on the top. You'll notice that I have a little bit extra of the bamboo skewer. Had I added more beads and spaced it out more, I would have filled up the entire thing. However, I'm going to take a pair of nippers and very, very carefully switch it around here. But you can use nippers, you can use a pair of cutting utensils like scissors, or if you have some gardening type nippers for pruning, and then you can add a little extra bead on the top. Now, With this, you can definitely add to it by taking a pencil and sort of curling the branches if you'd like, or you can just gently bend the branches down so they're not quite so straight out, so they drape more like a regular tree would. You can also do things like add some glitter glue or some glitter paint on some of the trees. I've added a little bit of shimmer to it so that you can see. You can also use some of the artificial snow stuff and sprinkle that on top if you'd like to decorate it that way as well. One of the comments that I would make is that if you'd like to keep it in this form, since it is a little on the top heavy side, you can use some craft glue or regular glue and glue the top bead and the bamboo skewer into the foam to sort of hold it in place. Or if you think you'd like to hang on to them and put them out next year, then you can choose to leave them unglued so that next year you can take them apart and then more easily store your paper flat. So you can do it that way. As you can see behind me, I've got a variety of trees, some that are a little bit shorter, some that are a little more sparse. And so it's all up to you on how creative you want to be with these. So you can use, if you don't have the craft kits that you have here at the library, these supplies can be purchased at most craft supplies or even the dollar store. If you don't have access to the Cricut machine or another cutting machine like I did to cut the snowflakes, you can cut your own out of your own paper, making sure that you start small and work your way so that they're smaller on top. I've also seen it done with stars, where folks cut stars and then space them out as well. So you can choose to do them a couple of different ways if you don't have one of our kits. If you have any questions or have any problems, just stop in and ask me for me at the library. Until next time, friends, thank you, and thank you for joining me. And just as a comment, friends, I do know that snowflakes have only 6 sides and that these snowflakes have more than 6 sides. If you're fascinated about snowflakes and the study of them, this wonderful children's book, Snowflake Bentley, has a wonderful tale about the study of snowflakes. And so I just wanted to mention, because librarians were, we like to be honest about these kinds of things, and we know that snowflakes are supposed to only have 6, but these look better for the trees. So that's why I went with them. Okay.